2 weeks in a row with a podcast. I'm going to try my best to do this video and not sound like Gary Vee, but I might sound like Gary Vee when I make this video. Today, I'm going to talk about all the reasons you should start making content for your business that aren't what you think, that aren't more eyeballs on your business, that aren't to run advertisements online, that are not to gain followers. These are the reasons to make content that nobody really talks about, but to be honest, these things I'm going to list off in this video were probably the first benefits of making content that I saw. It's hard to be good at content when you've never done it. You're going to suck at it, and that's okay because the only way to get better at it is to continue making content. And our content's about to take another step up because we've been doing it for so long. You just learn. You learn how to be good on social media, and I don't think we've been good on social media recently. I don't. We got a little lazy and robotic with it, where we were just scheduling video shoots where reps would just meet the filmers at houses. We wouldn't script videos. We wouldn't plan them out. I just left it in the reps' hands, which is not a way to make videos. It is good because the reps all got some experience under their belt. They started to buy into making the videos to where now if you're a rep at Fox Haven, you've made a video before. So they were getting better in their own ways, but like the finished product that we were putting out there was not that great, and I wasn't happy with it. So I hired some help on the strategy and just scheduling and coordination side of things that I really meshed with. We do meetings. We both kind of think the same way, and we've got some really cool fucking ideas. We've got a content calendar worked out. We're scripting videos a week in advance. We're scheduling them. We're bringing props. We're thinking about the hook. We're thinking about the B-roll. We're thinking about entertainment value. We're thinking about putting shit out that anybody would like on social media, not just people that are interested in roofing content. So if you stay tuned and you follow Fox Haven, you'll probably see some cool shit. I think we're going to by far have the best roofing account in the country. That may be a bold statement, and we'll see. But I did not start out that way. We've been making videos for a long time. When I first started making videos, I was very uncomfortable on camera. I could barely do it. Me and my number two, Matt, were just doing them together. He was filming me. He was trying to edit them. They were dog shit. But in this video, I want to tell you about all the benefits that will come to your business from making videos that have nothing to do with social media followers, social media likes, even new business from social media, leads from social media. There's a lot of other benefits that you're probably not thinking about that I'm hoping you'll watch this video and be like, you know what? I should start making videos. So number one, it's going to increase your closing percentage. How could it increase your closing percentage? Well, there's a few ways that the content does this. The first way I would say is that when you leave a home and that homeowner has interviewed 3 or 4 roofers, maybe 8 roofers if they're one of the crazy ones, what are they going to do? Well, they're going to collect their quotes, but they're going to do all their online research on everybody that came to their house. And if when they Google your name, there's all these videos that pop up that show you're an expert, that show you love what you do, that show you're into what you do, that show you know what you're talking about, and they don't see any of that shit from other companies, it's going to put you a step above the rest. Which anytime you can be a step above the rest, obviously it's good for business. Roofing's competitive. You want to be a step above. You want to be different. And a lot of roofers don't have videos online. So if when they Google your name, they see videos, you get points. It's also going to help your reps in the in-home appointments. So say there's a specific detail on the front of the home that the homeowner has a question about, and you happen to have a video on Instagram highlighting what we do in that situation, and your reps are able to pull out their phone and show them the video. Well, obviously that's going to do more for one, showing that you're an expert and you know how to handle that area, but 2, just explaining it to the homeowner so they understand. If you've ever been in a situation where you're in an appointment and you start using like fucking hand gestures and shapes and pointing and trying to like act things out with your hands, just take a second to think how fucking dumb that is to try to explain roofing terminology and roofing technical details with hand gestures and words to someone who knows nothing about roofing. To someone who before a week ago when they realized they needed a new roof has never thought about roofing a day in their life. We're the only people that drive around staring at roofs. Nobody cares about roofs. Nobody knows anything about roofs. So you're basically explaining chemistry with hand gestures to an idiot. Not that homeowners are idiots, but in roofing, yes, they're like 3rd graders. So if we can show them a video that's nicely edited, that shows examples, that has some explanation, it's going to do a lot more to explain what you're trying to explain than trying to tell them. So if you can show them a nice video explaining how you cut in counter flashing in your stucco or how you do a certain area on the roof, well, it's going to set your reps above the rest because nobody else was able to do that. Giving your reps access to your full library of videos and like helping them be aware of what videos you have out there, so when things come up, you can send them. It's also going to help your reps follow up. So say, same situation, there was a discussion, there was a point of focus in the appointment about how we were going to handle some detail on the roof, some situation. Maybe it's explaining why the gutters need to be thrown away, and then you have a video showing gutter spikes going through drip edge, and they can visually see and understand, oh, that's why my gutters have to get thrown away. Rather than you trying to explain it with roofing terms and drip edge and nails through that, you don't have to do that. But your reps can leave the appointment and then send little videos that pertain to what was just discussed in the appointment. And now that's a very easy, non-sleazy, non-salesperson way to follow up. Just like, hey, Mr. Jones, I know we were talking about this in the appointment. Just wanted to shoot this video over to you so you could have a better understanding of what we were discussing. And then perfect. You just followed up with that person. You just opened up a text message communication with the client. So now if you want to follow up in future dates, you already have a conversation string and you can throw a message in there. Just a nice, easy way to open up and continue the communication after the appointment with a non-salesy, non-cringy follow-up. Just like, hey, I know we talked about this. Wanted to send you this video. Was thinking about you. Just wanted to send you this video so you could better understand. Let me know if you have any questions. So like, just right there in the closing percentage, you probably can see how videos will come in handy. They will come in handy in the research phase and in the sales appointment phase and then in the follow-up phase. And that has nothing to do with followers, likes, anything. You could have 0 followers on Instagram and 0 likes on these posts and they could still help you win jobs. The next benefit to videos, it's going to improve your website retention rate. If you've ever gone to your competitors' websites and kind of did some research online to see what people are doing, you may have noticed that a lot of roofing websites are boring. They all kind of say the same generic shit. Well, if you have some good, high-quality videos on your website, people are going to go to your website and go, oh, look, these guys have some videos. Let me watch. And you got to remember, everybody on social media has no attention span. TikTok ruined everybody's attention spans. I'm sorry. We have to adjust our content game on social media to adjust to the literal ant attention span that everybody has now. But your website is different because if someone's on your website, they're probably or definitely in the research phase of needing to buy a roof. So if you have videos on your website, people are going to be more patient in watching that because they're on your website for a reason. They're curious, they're researching. So they're going to have more patience to watch the video all the way through. So maybe you have a nice office company tour. Well, a homeowner in the research phase of buying a roof will have the patience to sit down and watch that video. And now you just gave your company a leg up because nobody else gave like an inside company tour. Nobody else showed the employees. Nobody else showed the processes. Nobody else showed roofs being done. Nobody else showed they were experts and they knew what they were doing. Nobody else showed that they're metal roof experts. Nobody else showed any of that. They just had generic words and people skipped through pages and then went to a different website. So if you have some nice videos on your website, you'll hold people on your website for longer. They're going to remember your name even if they don't choose to reach out. And you have a leg up because you have some nice videos. Very simple. You don't need to be a social media guru to get some nice videos put up for your website. So website retention, another benefit to content, period. Here's a big one that I blew my buddy away with on Saturday when I showed him this series of videos. You can use videos for customer communication and customer reach outs throughout the customer journey. So I'll give you some examples. We have an appointment confirmation text and email that goes out to every single client as soon as we book an appointment. And in that email and in that text message, pretty much the entire goal of the message is just to give appointment time, appointment date, and please watch this video to prepare for your appointment. So now you can think about like, okay, if I wanted every single homeowner to understand a few things before we went out to do an appointment, what would those things be? And for us, our whole thing is, hey, listen, we could come out there with a generic proposal based on roof satellite measurements. We could email you a generic proposal based off roof satellite measurements, but that's not how we work. So we try to shit on that a little bit. What we like to do is come out, do a thorough inspection so we know exactly what your roof needs. Any little unique details on your roof, we want to know about them. Any extra damage outside the normal roofing scope, we want to know about them because no two roofs are the same. So for us to email you a quote without ever getting on your roof is insane, it's irresponsible, and it's not the appropriate way to send out a roof estimate. We need to do an inspection, take 1 million photos, and then almost more importantly, really just as important, is to talk with you, the homeowner, to see what your needs are. Why do you need a new roof now? What are you hoping to gain from this new roof? How big of a concern is budget? How long do you want this roof to last? What are your plans with the house? Because there's 1 million ways for us to put a roof on, so we need to talk with you so that we give you options that actually are right for you. Who are we to just send you one blanket roof price? We don't even know who you are. We don't even know why you need a roof, and we've never seen your roof. So we shit on that a little bit in our appointment confirmation video just to prepare the homeowner. We almost want the homeowner to feel like, oh yeah, this guy just sent a quote without even coming here. Why did he do that? Or, oh, this guy didn't even get on the roof. He just came here with a folder and tried to get me to sign something. Where we are the roof experts, we show up to the home like a doctor and diagnose the problems, then talk to you about your symptoms, and then we offer a solution, a range of solutions. So by sending out the appointment confirmation video, we're able to kind of prep all of our homeowners on what to expect in the appointment, how we conduct our appointments, and how we're different than a lot of the competitors. So we can achieve all that with a video that we send out to every single customer we book an appointment with. We have more videos on the same tune. We have customer journey videos that get sent out to every customer at different stages of the customer journey. So for example, the appointment confirmation video. And then we have another video that goes out after the appointment was complete. That's basically just like, hey, you just had an appointment with Fox Haven, just letting you know what to expect next. We're going to put together this proposal. You're going to see a customized inspection report based on your actual roof. We're going to customize our scope of work to put in there all the items that your roof will actually need because we inspected it. And then we're going to send you this quote. And if you have any questions about the quote, we know that reading these roof quotes is like reading a second language, very hard to understand. Our goal is to help you understand what you're looking at between all your proposals, whether you choose us or somebody else. We just want to help you through the process. So that video goes out. Then say a customer signs a contract. We have a separate video that goes out. Hey, thank you so much for signing a contract. We're excited to get started with you. Just so you know, here's what to expect next. Someone will reach out about permit documents. If you haven't selected a color, we'll set up an appointment. Somebody will be out to do a pre-start inspection so we make sure that we're ready for your job. And we'll be letting you know when your start date is. So now we're hitting them at every stage. And then we have another one before we start the roof. Hey, your roof start date has been confirmed. We've let you know when that is. Here's what to expect on day one. You know, and just every step through the journey, we've made nice, high quality videos. So now, we make a promise, we fulfill that promise. We make a promise, we fulfill that promise. We make a promise, we fulfill that promise. All the way through the customer journey. So even if communication slips up a little bit between our office, between our reps, our homeowners are still in the loop because of these videos we send out. And this has nothing to do with social media. These videos aren't even posted on social media, but it's a great use of content. And like I said with the website example, people are more patient because they're looking to buy a roof. They're in the research phase. So we're not as concerned with hooks and quick edits and all that kind of stuff and being short. We're not too worried, like 2 minutes is okay, because people will sit down and watch a 2-minute video if they're looking to buy a $60,000 roof. So we just make nicely produced educational videos, kind of guiding our customer along, letting them know what's next, prepping them for what is next, prepping them for the appointment, and trying to increase closing percentage through these videos we're sending out. And they're all really good things, and it's something that not a lot of people do. And I showed my buddy who's early on in a roofing company that we do these, and he was like fucking blown away. And I'm like, all right, man, well, you don't make videos, but for right now, you can draft up email templates and send out automated emails, kind of the same style, just so that people are in the loop. But it would be really nice to make these videos. Everything that we try to do at Fox Haven is to differentiate ourselves. We can't just do what everybody else is doing. Typically, we're like mid to high price-wise. I mean, obviously, it depends on, you know, who the customer's getting quotes on. Everybody's different. Sometimes you'll see low prices from the same company, then you'll see a high price from that same company. It's hard to know where you line up price-wise, but we don't really concern ourselves with where we end up because we just do everything we can to differentiate ourselves so that we're the obvious best choice. Do we sell every roof? No, but we get about 30% of them, and for us, that's worth it. And a big way we differentiate is the videos, because not a lot of people are doing them. And we've gotten really good at them. We've got room for improvement, but because we've been doing them for years, obviously if you do something for years, you're gonna get better at it. Here's another one I never hear anybody talk about. They improve company culture big time, big time. Number one, when your reps get involved and they start making them and they start seeing themselves on the company Instagram account, they're gonna buy in a lot more. They're going to hate it at first. They're going to be uncomfortable with like the way they sound and the way they are on camera. But just the simple fact that like the company is posting its team members out there for public view, and that they feel like they're a part of something, it's going to get your whole team bought in. It's going to show everybody that like you're all committed and you're all on the same mission. Then we do these funny skit videos, which they're just hilarious and they're a lot of fun and everybody loves them. Like the days that we film the funny skits, like they're just great days. Everybody's laughing, and the more laughter you have that goes on in your company, the better. We have a lot of people that visit our company, whether it's reps from distributors, other companies, subcontractors, whoever, you know, vendors, supplier reps. Everybody who visits our office is like, dude, you guys like don't even feel like you're at work. You're always having so much fun. This is my favorite place to visit. Because apparently they go to other roofing companies and it's boring. Nobody's talking. Everybody has their head down. It's awkward when you walk in. Our office is not like that. And I love that about our company. And the funny skit videos are just a way to kind of enhance that company culture and just like, hey, we work hard, it gets busy, sometimes we're stressed out, but we do have a lot of fucking fun, and that's good for your company, it's good for your culture. The giveaway videos, when we film videos, when we're sponsoring things downtown or wherever we're at, like all that shit is fun. And then everybody sees the videos, they rewatch them and like, yeah, that Christmas parade was awesome. That was a lot of fun we had together. So for company culture, the videos are a benefit. And again, it doesn't matter if we had 1 like or 200 likes on the post. It doesn't matter, because these are all benefits outside of all that bullshit. There is a lot of benefits, and I'm making this video to try to convince you of that. Make content now, because it's going to take you a while to get good at it, but there's benefits almost as soon as you start. You're probably a roof expert. So if you make a video up on a roof explaining how you handle a little detail and it shows that you're an expert, that is going to be a usable video for a sales appointment, for a follow-up call, maybe for your website. So even in the beginning, the videos can provide your company value long before there's any value from social media virality or building up a local name on social media, which you can do. But that's going to take a while. You're going to have to get good. But before you get good, there's still benefits. It helps train your reps. This is a good one. I don't know about you, but like I will hire a sales rep with 0 roofing experience and just take the burden of training that person to be a roof expert on my own. I've hired reps with experience. I've hired reps without. There's some benefits. There's some obvious benefits of both. The reps with experience, they can be useful from day one. They kind of already know what they're doing. They know the roofing lingo. They know the way it goes. But these guys can be a little bit harder to mold into your system and follow the way you guys like to do things, because they have experience. They're stuck in their ways a little bit. Not always bad, not always good. It just is. The new reps with no roofing experience are going to follow your systems like a fucking soldier, like a robot, because they only know one way to do it. So if this is the way you're showing them, this is the way they're going to do it. And like as a business owner, we love that. But the downside is it takes fucking forever for them to become roof experts. And we have seen that you don't need to be an absolute expert in roofing to become a good salesperson, but it does help. It does help. So you do have to train these people to be roof experts, especially if your sales process is like mine, heavy in the roof inspections, heavy in the differentiating ourselves through scope of work and through being an expert. We have to have reps that are experts. But if you have this long video library where some of the video is educational and like roofing technical, well, your reps can watch those videos. And in the process of going over those videos with clients, they're also learning themselves so that they're quicker. They can talk about that cricket. They can talk about what we're going to do around the chimney. They can talk about the skylights. They can talk about all those things, and the videos just accelerate your reps learning. It's another piece I never hear people talking about with the content. It's good for SEO, and this doesn't matter if 5 people watch the video or 5,000 people watch the video. The more things that you can get to pop up for your company when you Google your company name, just Google your company name. I used to do this all the time. Google your company name and see how much shit pops up. The more shit you can have pop up, the better. The more visibility your company will have. Obviously, I'm not an SEO expert, But that's the gist of it. The more shit that comes up when your name gets Googled, the better. You know, Google My Business now lets you post videos. That's good. Use that function. If Google puts a new function out, obviously you want to be active with that function. So post videos on Google My Business. You may have to like shrink the file size so that they post, but it's pretty easy to do. Just Google how to do it. And now you can post your videos on Google My Business. YouTube. Videos on YouTube, great for SEO. Whether you get views on the videos or not, there's still videos that are searchable. There's still videos with your company name tagged in it. It's more places on the internet with your company name doing what you do. So the content's good for SEO even if you don't have a lot of viewers. The last piece of why you should be making content that has nothing to do with views and likes is it's going to increase referrals. So how does it increase referrals? I don't know how long you've been in business. We're in year 6. So what are the chances some guy whose roof I did 5 years ago is going to think of me right away when he hears the word roof? Some may not. But an easy way to stay in your past customer's mind is to pop up on their social media feed once in a while. Who knows? Maybe once a week you pop up on your old customer's social media feed. Well, obviously that's a good thing because people aren't going to forget you. And you're going to kind of create like a little fan base in your local community to where when you make a post, you'll have past customers comment on it. Or you'll run a Facebook ad and past customers will comment on it. So now all these past customers, they know you're still in business, you're still doing what you do, and they didn't forget about you. Whereas if you did a guy's roof 5-6 years ago, he never saw you again, what are the chances you're still going to be top of mind? It's probably going to turn into more of like a, you know, his sister needs a roofie. Oh yeah, I had my roof done. Who did your roof? I don't know. And then even if he's to think of your name, oh yeah, the Fox Haven. Even if he says that, that's not a glowing referral. The glowing referral is, oh, dude, Fox Haven, they're the best. You know, call these guys. They were the best. And even if the service was just like so-so, just the fact that you pop up on their Instagram so much or their Facebook so much, and they see like you're an expert, they kind of respect what you're doing out there. They know you did a good job for them, but they see you active on social media all the time. They're going to have a warmer, fuzzier feeling about the company that did your roof than if you did their roof 5 years ago, they never heard from you again, and they can kind of remember your name, but it's so fuzzy. You're staying top of mind in all your past customers' mind. I'm really tired, but I committed to making these videos. It's like fucking 8 o'clock at night on a Monday night, but I'm going to do them. I'm going to keep up with these. I don't know if you've ever thought about those reasons because I didn't. I just thought of pure like growing my audience, becoming famous in my area. People are on social media, so I should make videos. But then once we started making videos, we found all these other benefits when you have content as a regular part of your business. But the biggest thing is you're gonna suck at content. Like I just said, I feel like we've sucked at content recently. Like yes, we're better than most people because we've been doing it for so long, but like I know from my expectations that we have sucked at content. It just got boring, and like we're kind of repeating the same types of topics, like letting the reps just decide the video they're gonna make when they get out there, and we weren't like hitting the certain buckets of videos that I felt like we should be hitting. So we took a pause, we made some personnel changes, we re-strategized, we restructured, we got together, and now we're about to start crushing it. Like everything on the calendar from this Friday and on is like very well thought out, scripted. The hook is thought out, the B-roll is thought out, the props, the setting, the cast, everything is thought out. And I got news for you, it's really fucking fun. It's really fun because like we run roofing companies. It can be a little mundane. It can be a little stressful. It can be a little chaotic. But to add like the little like almost like Hollywood piece to it where you're like scripting out these little videos online is fun as shit. And like I can't do it all on my own. I had to hire help, but I am still a part of it. And it's fun. That's what I'm saying about the culture piece. Like on Friday, we're going to this Italian restaurant. We're going to film this really fun video and it's going to be a great Friday afternoon with the boys. And like that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. And then like my people will see the video, everybody will die laughing, everybody that knows us will die laughing. We're gonna run it as an ad, and it's like a great add-on to the business for all these reasons in the video. So stay tuned to Fox Haven's Instagram account, Metal Ops as well, because we got Metal Ops on the same plan. And you might get some inspiration, just like a sneak peek. We're really thinking about like staying away from the boring roof technical educational just like content that people don't care about. People are on social media to be entertained for the most part. We can sprinkle in our roofing expertise and we can sprinkle in this stuff, but like that's not really what social media is for. You're not sharing like, you know, you're not sharing cooking videos, educational cooking videos with your friends. No, you share funny shit. Like that's how social media works. So yeah, man, if you have questions about content and the way we think about it and the different buckets of types of videos we make and how we think of hooks and how we schedule everything, just leave me a DM and I'll help you out.